handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
No Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And
this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Good play made by Will Johnson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Go, Reed. Go.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready, check.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
They're throwing it. That's caught for the 1st. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set up for the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. 1st down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7.
Good. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up. Wait for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And knock it away again. And a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. So they were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Ready, ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 37 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Hand off to the back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the end route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while, you know you can take a lick at any time.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let it go.
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. He has this down to the 34. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Andrew Mukuba attacking to make that stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Mukuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Eagles.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
51-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A give now from the gun. Runs around him, he's got space. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Get it? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
1st down. Play action. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. All in by Gunner, left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs from 37. On first down, Hurts. Back to Goddard, and he's got it. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10, here's Hurts. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's second down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Hey, 73, 73.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got it near the 10. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles narrow the lead entering halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
19, charge, 19, Lions. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Hurts to throw. That's caught. He found some space. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Eagles 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with pace.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Big Lions, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run it from the gun. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoots away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. Set.
They'll run here on 1st down. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Another carry for it. Oh, the football's loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. 35 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Throws caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Goal to go, they're passing. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
70 Lions. Ready.
They go to him again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Viking 18.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Brock. This is going to make it out to the 30. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
36, Eagles 19. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. That's Smith on the slant. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Connecting on the slant. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings up 2nd down. They go play fake with Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 12.
Empty the backfield and motion him out. Working inside the red zone. It's a screen to Barkley. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively. And eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, after check down, after check down. Eventually that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pass complete to Goddard. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10.
36. Eagles 26.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Crack up, go!
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Back to the well again. Cuts right, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run falls.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moon. Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. It's Hurts once again. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. We've set it down from 37. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes...
And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Get it!
Sending him on the dive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
On the double.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Check. Here we go. Check out.
Running it after the penalty. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Mitchell on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, go!
Got quick, straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to hit its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
46-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
I know you got a mixture of looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 33.
has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.